So that is a future value. That is how we solve for x in a future value problem. We put it into our formula, denominator multiplied by your bigger amount, press equals, divided by your entire amount, and that you will get your monthly installment. Right, now we don't say, let's go on to the next question. Now we don't say it's a sinking fund. Now this is what's going to interest or attract many of you sitting outside, especially the parents, because you now want to buy a house. Yeah, the big question. You need to buy a house. And you want to find out, can you afford a house? And you want to find out what your monthly repayment. So we're going to take the same situation, but instead of saying we're opening up a sinking fund, we're telling you you need to take out a loan. So you're going to take a loan from a bank, XYZ bank. And we're not going to say 250,000. What do you think is a decent price to pay for a house today? About 1.5 million? Let's go 1.5 million. So you need a loan for 1.5 million to buy a house. What's our interest rate at the moment? Your bond repayment that the banks offer you at the moment, I think it should be, I don't know. I didn't purchase a house through the bank yet. Right. Inshallah, I never get to. Now, let's take this. 1.5 million loan, and let's say our interest per annum is, say, what's it, about 10%, 9%? Let's say 9.5% per annum, compounded monthly. Remember, it's not a straight interest. They compound it monthly. So your interest on the first month, they accumulate it. Next month, get calculated on your new accumulated amount. The period that you're going to take the house, you know, everybody goes today for the 30-year period. We go for the 30-year period. Why? The longer this is what you think. This is what you think, that the longer I take to pay for it, the least I have to pay, the less I have to pay every month. But you don't realize that over a 30-year period, that 1.5 million rand house, you didn't pay 1.5 million, you probably paid about 5 million rand over a period of 30 years. Okay, so calculate your monthly, now we won't say installment, we will now say calculate your monthly repayment into the loan. So now you don't into the loan. So now, as an informed mathematician, that's you, right? You are not going to go to the bank and phone the bank and find out whether you can afford a house. You can now calculate. You see a house, you go through the newspaper, you see an amount there, you see a house that you like, you want to find out whether you can afford the house. So let's see whether you can. So now, 1.5 million. So for those of you who are watching the show and who are thinking of buying a 1.5 million rand house, let's see whether you can afford. I can't say that. You know your finances. End of the day, you'll see that final amount and you say, can I afford? Can't I afford? You tell your wife, yes we can, no we can't. Sorry babes, next time. Let's go, 1.5. Now this is a loan. Is it future value or present value? It's present value. So we go PV. PV equals X into 1 minus 1 plus I to the power minus N all over I. Remember, that is our formula. Okay, Mr. Cameraman, we're all on track. Present value, 1.5 million. So 1,500,000 is equal to X into 1 minus 1 plus. What's your interest rate? 9.5, 0.095. Right? Remember, 9.5 divided by 100. 1, 2. That's 100. 0.095. Compounded monthly over 12 to the power minus 12 times how many years, guys? You're taking the loan over 30 years. All over I. 0.095 over 12. Same system, same principle, guys. What I taught you last time. We take our denominator, multiply it here. We take our denominator, we multiply it there. We divide it by this entire bracket, and that will give us our X amount. So just before, we don't have much time before our last segment of today's episode, let's go 0.095. So there we go, 0.095 over 12. I'm going to work a little bit faster now. Times 1,500,123 equals We divide that by open brackets 1 minus, open brackets 1 plus, fraction 0,095 over 12, close brackets, to the power minus 12 times 30, close brackets at the end, equals. That's what you will be paying every month. You will be paying, are you ready? 12,612.81 per month. That would be your monthly repayment for your loan on a 1.5 million rand house under today's circumstances. If the interest rate is pegged at, say, 9.5% per annum, you will need to find out, can you afford 12,612 rands and 81 cents per month?